Sator, we welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. He's got a target on his own. The moment he steps out of that locker room, to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. Thunder's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Move your feet.
You see him holding on. Thunder's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Crashes home with the uppercut. Thunder's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
You're okay.
Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. He missed with that headshot. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. How about that hook by Thunder?
Gotta see that come in, let's go!
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Blocks the headshot. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Very good. Very good.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked, because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Thunder's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Good way to protect the midsection. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while, you know. Sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
Able to get rid of that one. Halfway through round number 2. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. And he just holds on there. Body shot lands. It was the right. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good defense, just covering up down low. Thunder's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Last 10 seconds. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
That's okay, let's go!
This is yours. You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight.
We got it.
Keep it up. Keep scoring points.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up.
There you
You
go.
have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Move!
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep moving.
Thunder's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Focus. Work the body.
Able to time that left hand and score with it. Well, you can just tell that he's unable to keep up this kind of a pace early on. You can see that these punches aren't what they were.
Joe, that's part of the equation. You go out there and you can chuck leather at your opponent, but your opponent, he can handle it. If he wants to, he can deflect it, and then he starts coming back with his own. And then what happens? You get tired, you start giving up.
That's it, así es. That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up. Relax. Relájate. Relax. You're doing great.
Thunder's pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. Good defensive skill. What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting with such a defensive style, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be, but you have to make the adjustment. You're going to deal with styles like this. This is part of your education, part of your development to go up that boxing ladder. Now you have to find a way to get to him while he's being defensive. Still use your jab, you know, close that gap, put your punches together more, and start banging that body a little bit extra.
Thunder's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good return fire that time. Well-placed hook. Little head knocking with that right hand. Halfway through round number 4. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Thunder's really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range, he's controlling distance, he's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
You're not focused. Pace yourself.
Don't let him get to you.
And he engages in the clinch. Thunder's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good power punch. The right hand landed. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Thunder's proving to be elusive. And round 4 comes to an end.
Okay, relax now.
You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
Relax. Take deep breath.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. Very nice defensive guard there. He just missed that shot up top. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Thunder's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Where's the body kick? Body shot.
Thunder's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Thunder's showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing, because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
All right, all right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up, and we have this one.
They start up again, back to action here with another round, but who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Focus, relax.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Keep moving. Nice.
Halfway through round 6. Thunder's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
You're doing great.
Good block. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. End of that round, and what I take away from it is that he has a great grasp of what the judges look for. Good, clean, effective punching has him in control.
Well, that's what happens when you have a good amateur background where you're real calm. That's your office. You're able to see things. You don't see one way to hit a guy, not even two. You see 4 or 5 ways to hit a guy with the same punch, and he's showing that right now.
Don't duck yourself. Still win this one.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Thunder's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Come on, kid, focus.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Missed the body shot. Halfway through the 7th round. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Left and right, left and right, left and right.
Able to counter that attack. Targets the hook after blocking that shot.
Unload.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. And that's the end of round 7.
You gotta work, all right? You gotta work. Keep circling, keep circling.
Listen, don't let him steal this one, okay? Keep moving. Keep him throwing the jab. Keep him away from you, okay? Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab. Then
Round number 8, let's look at Teddy's scorecard. This is exactly what we thought it would be. It is decisively in one man's favor. However, that one man, that fighter that we've been seeing working hard all night, he's starting to tire.
Yeah, and the lack of power is starting to show. And what I mean by that is, if he could pop a little bit, you know, he wouldn't have had to throw so many punches to get the respect, keep his opponent in his place. But he has to work awful hard to get these rounds, and you're starting to see the wear and tear of that.
Thunder's able to avoid that punch. I have no idea what I'm seeing right here, Teddy. The guy's not doing anything. He's just standing there with his opponent opposite him.
Oh, Joe, I would beg to differ. You do have an idea what you're seeing. You're seeing a guy right now that looks like he's spitting a bit.
And he ties up on the inside. Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round.
Use the jab.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard falls in line, and everybody here in the arena knows exactly what happens in it.
Yeah, this was an easy one. I mean, I think that you would have had a big problem with the crowd, not to mention me, your broadcaster right here, if these judges gave it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.